His loyalty with the Jacobi brothers is just like there. I'm front-footed. Dutch is front-footed with that. That is her ultimate goal. That's definitely something to start with, and that's how she ended with season 10. Is Lucy, keep this on track, keep this on loop. I will find you. I will do anything anything it takes to find you. So, yeah, that's definitely something that is on the forefront of her mind. I think Dutch's sexy sass comes from just her badassery. I think it's the fact that she's fearless when it comes to loyalty. She's loyal. She is guarded, but she is loyal, and that fierceness is sexy in itself. I think it's not it's not playing a sexy role. It's sexy to be tough and female. That's sexy in itself, for sure. Being tough, and if it is exuding sex, of course that's great. It's cool. Definitely stunts. It's my favorite. I love stunts. The feeling, the adrenaline, when all the cameras are rolling, everyone's watching. It's always kind of that bit where everyone crowds around and ready for the fight, and there's always about 6 guys, a lot of people that I'm fighting. It's rarely 1-to-1, and they're all tough, but I love it, and I'm able to do it. And definitely, I remember from season 1, the toughest one was that first fight in that purple dress, because I was in heels as well, and that was undercover Dutch, so that was definitely something I was like, okay, I'm not in the kind of sturdy boots and the comfortable leather, I'm going to be in this big dress with heels, fighting 6 guys. But this season, there's some more fights, there's some more fights with some more people, and I find that each fight as they go along, they're all tough fights, but it's my favorite. I love it. Absolutely conflicted. It's not as simple as she thought. It's not easy. It's not that easy thing just to hate Khlyen. It's not, right, we're going to get Khlyen. I hate him for what he did, and it's understanding that it's bigger than Dutch and Khlyen. It involves everyone. It involves the quad. There's something bigger going on. So I need answers. Dutch needs answers. So it's complicated. Yeah, it'll get more complicated. From episode 6 with Khlyen, that definitely emotionally unraveled a lot for 7. So it really set up for 7 to have this bond with Davin, and to be able to play that with Davin. It was, that fight, I always get asked, like, how do you feel? Physically watching it, it's tough for a lot of the audience members, because Davin is, it's a huge surprise when he just, post-coital, and then suddenly just beats Dutch up in their way. It was a real fight. It wasn't just me just kicking his ass. It was really both of us equally fighting. But the one thing is, I always know that I can kill him, and I would have done, no questions asked, but I managed to get it under control. And I really enjoyed that episode, being able to go there as an actress with those emotions, and even with Johnny as well at the end. It's his brother. That's always something that's always it's wonderful to play and have all those emotions in one episode. Well, episode 8, that was me and Davin on the ship, and John forcing us to kind of, in one close proximity to be okay, John's a problem solver. He always wants to solve the problem, but that was when I made the decision of saying, look, you can't be on the ship. I don't trust you. So he moved out of the ship, and I think actually shooting lots of scenes and having that distance from Davin, and in a weird way, John picking me, and being with me, and having that distance from Davin, it was only until later on in episode 9 where we needed Davin. We actually need to be a team. We only work well as a 3. So it definitely took time to let that pass, and to never really get over that. It's not something to get over, but as the show, the momentum of the show and the story, we needed Davin again. It is closed off for now, but it definitely, there was a really wonderful moment I find in 7 where after Dutch and Davin had that, you know, they made love, and there was a real window to see what they could have really been like, and they were really we were really happy. We had this lovely kind of scene in bed before his mind block worked, and then we had the big fight. So there was that window to see what could have been, but it didn't happen. So we've had that distance now. It's not romantic. We haven't continued that. There's too many other things involved now. So yeah, it has definitely affected the romantic element for now. I'm aware of Dutch's past ever since she was growing up in the harem, ever since Khlyen found her, and obviously, yeah, it does get revealed more and more and more. It's something bigger going on than just between the three of us, myself, Johnny, and Davin, and Khlyen. There's something bigger. So definitely for Dutch, it definitely questioning a lot of things, questioning herself, questioning where she's come from, and questioning the future. Yeah, the code has always been, you know, take no sides, take no bribes, the warrant is all. And I mean, Dutch running away from being Yelena to Dutch, I mean, this is the perfect job, because it means there's no sides, there's no moral, there's nothing. You do the job. I mean, Dutch does feel guilt for all the kills that she's done, but I mean, from the beginning of the season, Dutch was very much true to the take no sides, take no bribes, the warrant is all, the warrant is all. I always say the warrant is all. And as the season 1 is going on, and Alvis is the character to give information to us about this, you know, the revolution, then we see the revolution. Yeah, that will change a person's mind on and starts to, you know, question. That's what I mean, questioning. One of my favourite moments was, I kind of thought this in my head, episode 5, when I fling myself out of the airlock into space. I remember I was actually on a harness as well here, and in the green screen, and I was thinking, this is my job, this is so cool. And definitely also driving in our Rambler, that's always my favourite. I love it when we get to drive in that. The G-force is awesome. Kicking lots of arse in my dress. I think that was the first fight. That was my first kind of big moment of, you know, really feeling tough. And yeah, I think that was definitely, those are my kind of favourite bits. Star Wars was actually my first ever spaceship I was on. That was filmed before this show, and I mean, it's always great to travel from one universe to the other. But I am you know, I like to think of myself as versatile, so I always like to keep definitely my options as an actress open to anything. But I do love sci-fi, and I love being and doing sci-fi. So yeah, I'd say it'd be nice to have another season of this and keep it going.